Cześć, witajcie w pierwszym odcinku z serii Assassin's Creed 3. Jak widzicie, jest to remaster. Tu sobie wchodzimy. I ogólnie tyle o grze. To historia jest osadzona w latach 1753 do 1783. I opowiada tak naprawdę całą drogę powiedzmy, do uzyskania niepodległości Stanów Zjednoczonych. Co do głównego bohatera, to już zobaczycie. Kim on jest. Tak naprawdę powracamy do serii Assassin's Creed. To można skasować. Dobra, niech będzie. No i zaczynamy.
Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here.
No dobra.
Let's go.
Czyli tak powracamy, bo od września 2021 roku nie było żadnej serii Assassin's Creed. No to jak wy to widzicie, to już prawie rok mija, bo wy to widzicie w lipcu.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Dobra, idziemy dalej. Chodziło oczywiście, że nie ukazała się żadna seria na moim kanale z Asasyna. W sumie seria Assassin też się nic nie pojawiło. Jedynie 14 marca jak wychodzi Assassin's Creed Valhalla Ragnarok, no. Dodatek fabularny. No ale dobra, jesteśmy w jakiejś świątyni. Gra nawiązuje też do teoretycznego końca według Majów, jak dobrze kojarzę. To też była właśnie data 21 grudnia 2012? Tak. No. Ale dobra.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Juna, czyli rzymski odpowiednik Hery.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Okej, czyli jakieś lekkie zmiany naszły.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Dobra, teraz tak trzeba. A, tak nawet można. Oj. Można i spaść. Też jest taka opcja. Ale raczej bym jej nie stosował. A przynajmniej nie polecał. Dobra, na górę.
Rerun your way through this little obstacle course.
Czyli nawet tu nie muszę X klikać. Po prostu klikam R2 i po prostu sam robi parkour.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Cele dodatkowe nam się
All you
pojawiają.
have to do here is jump the gap.
Przeskocz do celu. Gdzie my jesteśmy w ogóle? To jest coś w stylu miasteczka jakiegoś. O, jakieś zakłócenia.
Synchronization levels look
Kurde,
good now.
przypominający.
Should be able to build the world. Time to find out
Zamieniliśmy
what the
jakiegoś...
temple wants from you.
Nie wiem w kogo tak naprawdę. I dobra.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I
Haytham.
retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the opera house.
Możliwe, że jest to Haytham
Be quick
Kenwey,
about it. Don't expect to be here long.
syn legendarnego już asasyna Edwarda Kenweya, o którego poczynaniach opowiada następna część, którą to nagram wcześniej niż Assassin's Creed trójkę, bo jest ona trochę tańsza. Ale dobra, rozpocznijmy tę misję, to zabójcze przedstawienie. Teatr Real, Convent Garden, 1754 rok. Czyli zaczynamy w roku 1754. Później będziemy się wiesz, 30 lat będzie ta fabuła biegnąć, taki będzie odstęp czasowy. No w sumie pamiętam jak to z czym było, co chwilę nam się jakiś rok zmieniał w czasie polowania na zabójców naszej rodziny.
My apologies.
Się musimy przycisnąć.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
Lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine.
I already have.
So he acts in a double capacity. I get the vote
No dobra. Właśnie o historii Haythama fajnie opowiada książka.
A thousand pardons.
Assassin's Creed to jest... Nie pamiętam, że jak to się część nazywała, Asasyna. Ale mamy parkour. Po raz kolejny. Zdrap się na balkon. Assassin's Creed Porzuceni się nazywa książka. Właśnie fajnie opowiada tu historię Haythama od młodości tak naprawdę. Ogólnie seria książek Assassin's, które ciekawiej mi się wydaje, znaczy może nie ciekawiej. Sporo opowiada tych samych wydarzeń, ale czasem coś dopowiada właśnie do historii bohaterów. Właśnie jak to w przypadku Haythama na przykład. Na przykład też Alice z Assassin's Creed Unity, którą w przyszłości poznamy. Dobra, mamy jakieś włamanie. O, L. O, kąt. O, nawet za pierwszym się udało. Dobrze wiedzieć, że czasem niepotrzebnie mikrofon wyłączam. Tak naprawdę. O. No jestem ciekaw, co myślą aktorzy, jak zobaczą nagle taką... to słońce, które jest na dole. Mamy jakąś bazę danych. A, operacja żebracza. Opera, przepraszam. No dobra. Ogólnie mamy te dane. Mamy ludzie, osoby, zobaczmy sobie. Altaira mamy, Reginalda Bircza. Ostatnie wpisy zobaczmy jeszcze. Reginald, Teatr, Ezio. Znaczy nie będę do tego zaglądał, bo nie ma to za bardzo sensu. Jak uznam, że jest jakiś ciekawy temat, to tam na pewno zajrzę, albo jakaś ciekawa postać, która może nam te dane trochę wnieść do historii. Wtedy właśnie będę się starał to odpalać. To takim fajnym dodatkiem, tak naprawdę.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Teraz wyjść z opery, zanim to ciało znajdą. O wilku mowa. Szybki spacer. Teraz go nie możemy użyć. Użyliśmy chyba tego ostrza, z tego co zauważyłem. Więc w sumie już ogólnie ostrze jest takim charakterystycznym symbolem serii Assassin's Creed. To trzeba przyznać. Zawsze jak powiem ukryte ostrze, to w większości kojarzy się to z asasynami. No i z templariuszami również też używałem tej broni, która jest no, ciekawym wytworem. To na pewno. Ten nasz lokaj jest.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Mulet mamy. Wisiorek.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first?
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenwey. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.
Some fresh air might do me good.
No ale dobra, to misję zrobimy sobie w następnym odcinku. Dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie dzisiejszego odcinka. Widzimy się jutro. Trzymajcie się, cześć!